Man, I've been back for 2 minutes. I just said hi to the family. They're glad I'm not in jail. I'm glad I'm not in jail. I went to court. I had this traffic ticket that was written as an infraction, and somehow it got converted into a misdemeanor. Here's what I did. I pulled into this gas station. I crossed over where you're not supposed to cross into the gas station because there's that barrier there. It was written up as an infraction. Somehow it turned into a misdemeanor. I don't know how. So I'm in this superior court. There's people in handcuffs there. More than half of the people needed translators. It was kind of interesting. I was there 3 hours. I ended up getting my time to go up. They asked me if I needed an attorney. And I said no. I said, I got a picture. I want to show you this picture. He says, you can't show me a picture, Mr. Martin. This isn't a trial. This is an arraignment. For some reason, the state of California wants to try this case as a misdemeanor case. Was someone injured and it was an accident involved? I said, no, there's nothing. Then he says, Mr. Martin, I recommend that you get yourself an attorney. All of a sudden, this public defender man stands up and says, excuse me, Your Honor, I happen to know Mr. Martin. Could you hold on a moment? And this guy, his wife was a tenant of mine. You know, we're landlords. We own some buildings. And I know the kinds of relationships I have with our tenants are usually very intimate because I know that I work for our tenants. He said to the judge, Judge, I'm going to recommend that Mr. Martin pay $50 and you dismiss the case. And the judge says, okay. I was going to have to get an attorney. It really made me realize how, even though I did just an infraction, all of a sudden it could turn into a misdemeanor. If I miss a date or something else happens, I could seriously end up in prison. $5,000 fine and a year in jail. And I could see how that could happen. Even though I started out with an infraction, it didn't matter. But somehow through good living and being kind to people, it came back and it freed me today. So I'm pretty excited. I'm worn out too. Oh man. By the way, I sat there in the courtroom, I held my little BlackBerry down, and I got supportive messages from my friends, you guys, wishing me prayers, and perhaps the prayers that you wished for me came true today. That's what it feels like. Thanks, everybody.